So we love technology, or we're really good at technology. Sometimes we hate it. It doesn't do exactly what we want it to do. But everyone inside of our team this is all internal built technology, proprietary tech. We aren't hiring people overseas, onshore developers, and we have some of the smartest ones in the world, to be quite honest with you. What we've built over the past 5 years with technology is quite incredible. Um, this is what you would be receiving from us. We wanted to bring the barrier point to entry to absolutely zero, zero barrier point to entry. We want this opportunity. I thoroughly love helping other people make money. That is one of my great passions in life. Is it's fun to make a whole bunch of money, but what's more fun is making money with a whole lot of other people. And we try to always align ourselves. It's really good versus evil when it does come to making money. So always looking for a product that isn't harming society, trying to leave a positive output on society, right? If you want to make more money, solve bigger problems, create larger outputs to society. So that is really what we're trying to do here. But we're going to give you all the technology that you would ever need to succeed. So in your portal, you'll see here a creator portal and a team portal. Your creator portal, this is for you to drive your traffic. You have custom URLs, so you can filter between Pocket Perfume and Pocket Cologne. And then you have your own affiliate link here. So I can copy this link. You can see here it says Bryan is my slug. And then if I paste this to Google or I send this to someone, you can see up in the top, my slug actually went away. So this is a cloaked link. Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing that tab. Now we can see this. Up in the top here, if you see, this is a cloaked link. It just says pocketperfume.com. However, I just got credit for that. So if I go back to this screen and I refresh, you'll see that my click count just went up by 1. No one even knows that they just landed on my affiliate link, which I think is really important. People don't like knowing that other people are gaining commission off of them. Sometimes they feel a little bit weird about it. Sometimes they like it. But you're going to get credit for people. They won't even know that they landed on your link, and you have 60-day attribution windows. Therefore, if someone clicks on your link, they look at the website, and they come back on day number 59 to just pocketperfume.com, you will still get credit for that sale. On day 59, if they click on your link again, it will completely reset. Of course, we have last click win. So if they click on my link and then they were to click on Lisa's link and then they purchase, Lisa would get credit for that. That's not really a problem for all of us right now because it's such a small, tight-knit group. But as time goes on and we continuously build that out, it's important to just understand the attribution rules and how everyone earns off of it. So here you'll see all of your clicks. We'll have some nice graphs for you. And we'll constantly keep improving this to make your life as easy as possible. You'll see your total sales, how much money you've earned, and then that reoccurring revenue, which is what we've really designed and optimized this entire funnel for, where if I add products to my cart, we put side by side in the checkout screen. Right now I have the display case here, but if I go to the screen, I add a bunch of these to my cart, you can see right here on the checkout screen, right? If you buy 2 sticks for the guest checkout, it's $32. You pay $14.99 for 2 sticks and $5.99 for shipping. Well, why wouldn't I just get a Pocket Plus membership and I can save almost $10 here? So we're going to constantly keep converting this, keep split testing to create the most optimal funnel, because that's what we're looking for. We want that reoccurring revenue. We want to get people signed up on these Pocket Plus memberships because we know the product is so good. So what we will do on our side, we'll constantly keep creating the best technology. We'll keep creating the best funnels that are converting. And that's how we've been so wildly successful in the past with our COVID program. We built out a fully automated tax software that uncovered $200 million for self-employed Americans. We truly are constantly, and the only way to do that is by split testing and making sure that we all have the proper tools to succeed. So here you can copy your link. And if you click that button, you'll see a whole bunch of different tracking links. So maybe you wanted to post your link, but you didn't want people to know that it came from you. It gets hidden the moment that they do click on it. So here's just a standard slug. So maybe you wanted to run paid traffic, Google ads, you could use this one. So this is for Pocket Cologne, Pocket Perfume. Maybe you want to track and see the difference of outcomes or how good Instagram is performing as opposed to TikTok. So we made you a bunch of different links for each different channel. So if I were to copy this and paste it in the browser, I would have one click here. You can see the difference and the performances of each of your links. Or maybe you want to promote a specific product, or maybe you're talking to someone at dinner. You have the Pocket Perfume stick. You have, let's say, the Eden Sparkling Lychee. People absolutely love that. I probably botched that word at the very end there. Some people say it differently. You can copy specific links to specific pages, and you can drive them directly to that for checkout. So I've provided everyone with tons of different links to go ahead and promote with. Here we have content tools, right? One of all of our strategies is likely going to be word to mouth, right? Going out, talking about it. And then another strategy that most of us might have is creating content with the sticks, putting it on social media. So we give you some weekly content tools or some inspiration for you in the event that you don't know what to post. So if I click on the weekly planner on Monday, maybe I want to do a dupe designer inspired. Hey, I dropped my $300 bottle and now I have a $14.99 stick in my pocket and I get the same compliments. If you like it, you can copy it, you can post it, you can make, and then it tells you the format of the video, right? Just a standard, get ready with me, work it in naturally. You want to tweak the wording up a little bit, you can do so. On Tuesday, you can make a post how great it smells. Wednesday, you can talk about this solid cologne is so crazy. It smells just like a candle, except it's the first one. I don't really like that one. But of course, if you don't like some, you don't have to post them. This is just here for inspiration. So now if I also go to the hook library, you can also filter by different hooks. Maybe I want to talk about the fact that it's organic wax. Or maybe I want to talk about the fact that it lasts 6+ hours, or it smells incredible, TSA compliant. So we truly are trying to give you all the tools that you would need to succeed. And then if you see here, it says upload your content. This is completely optional. If you create content and you post it on Instagram, feel free to upload that content in here. I would highly appreciate it. And what I'm going to do for you, if you do, post the Instagram link. So if you post it on Instagram, take the actual link, post it in here. I have a bot, and what it will do is it will look at the video. It will analyze your hook, your body, and your call to action. And then it will screenshot it and see how many people have viewed your video. And what we will do with that is we will conglomerate all of the content that we all start producing, and I will analyze and give feedback to everyone on what the best producing content is. The content that gets the most views and the content that gets the most conversions. So that way we can all work smarter, not necessarily harder. We all want to make a whole bunch of money here together. So that is the idea behind this. I've done this with another program and it was absolutely incredible. So if you want to, please post the content. You don't have to. We would highly appreciate it. Here's some cool milestones, just encouraging you, right? Post, $100 club, just a fun little place for you to kind of hit those milestones and try to gamify this a little bit. Inside of here, you have a bunch of tools from us. Marketing materials, this is where you'll find all of our different logos. You'll find product shots. You'll find lifestyle tiles and other images. I have probably 500 to 1,000 pieces of content. Told Lisa last week I'd put it in here. Now I'm looking a little foolish now that we're actually live. So I will get this done as quick as possible. I'll get all the content that you could possibly need in here. Use it at your free will. Make your own content. UGC, user-generated content, is incredible. Yeah. So as good as this stuff is, it's good to make some marketing materials, put some posts online, but the best converting content right now is just natural created content where you're talking about the product. You work it into your everyday life, because this is truly a product where the issue with affiliate marketing, it's broken right now. Most people are broke. They need a lot of they need money. They're cycling new products every 30 days. Right? If I'm trying to sell a vacuum cleaner that's $300, well, only 10% of my audience is even going to see the post that I make. 1% of the 10% is even going to be in the market for a vacuum cleaner. And then 1% or 10% of that, and I'm just making up numbers here, of course, are going to be able to afford a $300 vacuum cleaner. Well, with this, so you're just going to make a couple posts, it's going to be burnt out, and you're going to be on to your next affiliate program. Completely different here. It's a product for everyone, and everyone can afford it. And it's a product that you don't necessarily need to shove down people's throats. You can easily work this in over the next year, 2 years, for the rest of your life even, into the content that you create, right? Get ready with you videos. It's just sitting there on your desk when you're doing your makeup. You're driving in your car, you take a picture of the sunset, it's in your cup holder. You're out to dinner, you post the picture of your beautiful dinner and your espresso martini, and it's sitting there in front of them. So constant repetition, especially understanding human psychology today, everyone's got a peanut brain. It takes seeing something 20 different times, an ad right now, 20 times for someone to click on it, and usually for it to convert. So if you make one post, you didn't get a lot of link clicks, you didn't get anyone to buy it, don't let that discourage you. Right? Understand human psychology, understand that the environment that we're living in, everyone is just so distracted. They're over consuming for content. It will take many different tries for you to continuously keep putting that out there. And after they keep seeing it, that's when you're going to see it really start to compound and start taking off for you. So QR codes as well. We have some QR codes here if you want to make any flyers. There's Apple Wallet passes. Additionally, I'm really fighting Apple right now, trying to come up with a much cooler design for you. It didn't go as smoothly as I wanted. However, if you want, you can click on these just like you were to click on your phone. If I were to double click it, I have my credit cards here, Amex, Cash, Apple Pay, and then I also have my Pocket Perfume card. So I could show someone this at dinner, and they can scan it, and I would immediately get credit. That would be a part of my URL link. So these are really cool to make your life easier. You have your direct sales links and then your team recruiting link, which I'll get into in a second here. What other tools do we have?
Hey, Bryan,
don't worry about the agreements and NDAs. And then the payouts and accounts, of course, you want to make sure that you add your W-9 information and your bank and routing. That way we can pay you out. So
Bryan,
this
we
is
had one question.
Yes.
There is one question. Keith has a question.
Yeah, Bryan, I'll hold off on my question until you're done.
You sure? I'm happy to answer it.
No, it'll blow you away when I ask the question. So go ahead. I just want to, you go ahead and do what you do.
Awesome. Thank you, Keith. So we have our creator. This is for us to drive traffic for people to buy and us get credit for it. And then we have our team tab. This is the links that you're going to use to bring on a sub affiliate. We are not doing this big MLM. We don't want to do that. This is a product focused opportunity. We want to drive product sales. We don't necessarily want to focus on recruiting a bunch of people below us. I think it's going to really deteriorate the brand, and it will hurt our long-term goals of where we want to truly get this all the way out to the mass market and have a lot of public exposure. So you would copy this link here. If you had a friend who's an Instagram influencer, you have a family member, whatever it is, if someone's looking for a good opportunity to make money, you think that would be a really good fit, use that link, invite them, and you will make 10% commission on everything that they drive. And you'll be able to track that here.